Here's the other sheet that I uploaded, going through just the different bass notes that you play on different chords, and then different walks that you can do going from one chord to another. So the first three lines of the sheet start with a G, which as we went over in the other video was 6th string strum, 4th string strum. Of course, you can practice any of these without doing the walks in between. Just do a G and a C and just go back and forth. Because a big obstacle to getting all this stuff down is combining, having to think about which strings you're picking with your right hand with how to make these chords with your left hand, especially if you haven't been playing for a long time. So if you're having trouble making the chords fast enough, just go over the chords themselves, back and forth, until you get really quick at them. And that can take a little while. Weeks, maybe months. So, where you don't have to think about the chord changes so much, you can pay more attention to your right hand, your picking hand, excuse me, lefties. 6, 4, 6, 4. Here's your C. 5, 6, 5, 6. And again, notice I'm moving my finger back and forth. My third finger back and forth. And here's my D. 4, 5, 4, 5. And those are the three chords we did in the previous video, the little cabin home on the hill video. And so here we're going to add an E chord, which is 6 and 5, 6th string, 5th string. Okay. Now for your little 4th string F chord, I do the same thing, moving my finger back and forth that I did on the C chord. So this 4th string, 5th string, 4th string, 4th string, 5th string, 4th string, 5th string. Okay, and we'll get to the bar chord, F, here in a little bit. For an A chord, I got two different ways you can make the A chord, because the root is the A string, and you strum, and now you can either go to your 6th string, if you want to have that low bass note in there, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, or you can go to the 4th string, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. In either case, I'm hitting the root first, then I'm hitting the 5th, which is an E, either this E or that E. Either one of those will work. So A, E. Again, that's the root of the A chord and the 5th of the A chord. And that's just sort of the general rule for doing pick-strum bluegrass style guitar, is you do the root first and then you do the 5th, 1, 5, 1, 5, in terms of the notes of the scale. And again, if I'm playing an A scale, A, B, C sharp, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The root note being the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You also think in terms of do, re, mi, fa, sol, do and sol, do, sol, do, sol. Okay, I hope that helps. is just sort of a general rule for all this stuff that we're doing. B7th, same concept, starting on the root, which is the low B, then F sharp, which is, and here again I'm moving my finger. Now this you pretty much have to move your finger back and forth because your pinky is occupied down here. Okay, 5th string, 6th string, 5th string, 6th string. Sorry, it's early in the morning. I'm not hitting my chords very good. Okay, so that's your B7th, 5th string, 6th string. And practice, you can practice your E and your B7th together, or your E and your A. You know, just back and forth to practice these things. Okay, so going into my bar chords, since remember my E chord was the 6th string, then the 5th string. 6, 5, 6, 5. So it goes to follow that an E-shaped bar chord, like your F here, your G here, your A here, will be the same thing. 6, 5, 6, 5. That's an A chord, bar chord, E-shaped bar chord on the 5th fret. There's G. There's F. Again, not making my chords very good. Sorry about that. So that's your E-shaped bar chord is the same as your open E chord. 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5. Okay? Your A-shaped bar chord, however you make it, I make mine more like this. And it's the same as the A chord. If I'm doing a 5, 6 on my A chord, I'm going to do a 5, 6 on my A-shaped bar chord. 5, 6, 5, 6. And I'm going to stick with my 5 and 6 configuration on my A-shaped bar chord because if you get up high enough, it gets to be where it's getting too high if you go to the 4th string. So I'm going to stick with the 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. And if you don't like bar chords, just skip over this part.